there something on your mind, Ziluan? Is there something on your mind, Ziluan?
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone.
Things have gotten so much better around here. I just saw a man who shined like the sun.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Stop Lord right Cao there. Cao. You know, we don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao. You know? I remember you. From Luoyang. Hey, I remember you. From Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. Hey, sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here. Sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here of all places. I guess I was still under Lord Xiang Mao's command the last I saw you. It feels like such a long time ago.
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao.
Shall we begin? Nevertheless,
Okay.
Let's put this into action. Now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Not underestimate remnants, though they may
The enemy officer has been defeated. Governor of the Yan province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. The enemy officer has been defeated. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Let's overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
This is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer, keep your guard defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men, and we can prevail.
Let's go.
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Take this. Yes, the resistance is futile.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is
Still
ours.
go on. Let us fight for you.
Pushing us back. We have to do something.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Starting to get fatigued at this rate.
Oh, just the right time. Quickly, let us ahead. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Skills are impressive.
The enemy
I've learned a
officer
lot from watching
has been defeated.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. Got this. I am ready to face any punishment.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seems to be evenly matched. We'll have to work hard to gain the upper hand.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's another enemy pounded into submission. Good. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads.
There we go. Take this.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
Take this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
Hunter down. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
None other could
has been
accomplish
defeated.
such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
We fight until our last breath! Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
Most armies
The
crumble
enemy
if
officer
their leader is
has
slain.
been defeated.
The leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery!
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, no. If you put it like that.
The enemy officer
Aren't you
has been
supposed to be
defeated.
on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
This territory is ours.
I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how?
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them. Really amazing. I'm happy to have you
The
in our
enemy
ranks.
officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. officer has been defeated.
Everyone will starve. Children, parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder, so we can live.
It is a terrible thing. Man is forced to live like a beast.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
Our courage is unrivaled. The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
Take that! Sacred Bird, protect us! This'll do. Sacred Bird, protect us!
I knew I could count on you. The true warrior of the
The
three
enemy
kingdoms.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Being near you makes me feel safe. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
This'll do.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here we go.
I expected as the enemy officer has been defeated.
We're starving out here. Please. We've had enough.
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You will help us? Really?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. I ask you this. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why? And for what cause did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive. That is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. Then join us. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang. This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe a million. It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe a million people have just arrived. They have taken in the yellow turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. I could do alone. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wang Yun, but I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
How talkative he is all of a sudden. Interesting? How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink. I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
So that's what's loosened his lips. Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. It can be fun to watch such a taciturn man. Besides, loosen up for once. It can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wang Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this. Once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world. And he may have succeeded, in a way. Let's get back to work now, shall we? Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Zitluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
It's you. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
Well.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever. Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What I hear one more yay. I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father? Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Chen in Shu Province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Chen had him killed?
Some say it was Lord Tao Chen. Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Chen, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged. destroy Tao Qian. We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah, we're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu. Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, he will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all of that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Great to have a clear objective. Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. What he says is right. And yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
Anyway, please tell me. There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again. Yes.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But It appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the...
I heard there's another big conflict over who will secede Dong... Xiao Pei is far smaller than...
Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. I pray that you have a safe journey.
Thank you, Lord Xunyu. Likewise, I would ask that you protect Puyang and keep it safe. I'm quite sure you don't need me to tell you this, but it would be a disaster if Puyang were to fall while we are moving into Shu. No matter how well we do in Shu, it will be in vain if we end up cut off from our supplies.
Of course, I will not let you down. But as Lord Shunyo predicted, Yuan Shao appears set to stay on the sidelines. The other lords have no interest in starting a pointless war. It will come when we least expect it. If there is to be trouble, like a tempest, it will come when we least expect it. Like a tempest or earthquake.
Indeed, and there is little we can do about that. Whatever happens, it is vital that Puyang be helped. I will make sure Lord Cao Cao knows that.
It seems you are heading out as well. May fortune be with you.
Remember that Lord Cao Cao's very future depends on this battle. I ask that you do everything in your power. It's just a hangover. I've had worse. It's just a hangover. I've had worse. But I should stop drinking so much before a battle.
They say wine is the greatest of all medicines, but please, Lord Goja, we can't have you out of action.
I'll try to cut back then, when in camp, at least.
Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. So lost in thought. It seems even I can become so lost in thought that I become blind to the world around me. This might seem a strange thing to ask, but... would you say that you have purpose in life? That is simply marvelous. But I think I think I'll forgo inquiring further. Everyone, no matter who they are, lives for their own unique purpose. And that, of course, includes myself. My purpose in life is to use my abilities to their full potential on the battlefield. One said that every battle The great Sun Tzu of Qi once said that every battle is won before it's ever fought. But I find that way of thinking to be a bit boring. Snatching victory from the jaws of seemingly certain defeat is the strategist's one true joy. And to that point, this battle is going to be so... Oh, there I go again. Forget I ever said anything. I can think of far less accommodating problems than being bored by victory. With Lord Shunyu. And I will remain in Puyang with Lord Shunyu and the others. I wish...
Let's begin. Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes. Aye, aye.
Thank you. Oh. Hmm?
Yes.
Me here. I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. Today we defeat Tao Chen and take Shu. This is just the first step on our path to conquering the realm. Got this.
Tao Chen and his forces are barricaded inside that castle. I suppose we had best encircle them.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is
Attacking
ours.
with a huge force. Good. I'm in the mood for a fight.
I wield my spear in honor of Lord Liu's righteousness. Here we go! Come!
Move forward! The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must not underestimate Liu Bei's generals. Lord Yu Jin, can you and the Qing soldiers stop their advance?
It will be done. I shall not let you down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rough.
So, they have this territory. Is just as I thought. Doubtless they have soldiers hiding in wait for us. I want you to be my
The enemy
eyes
officer
and ears.
has been defeated.
Scout ahead of our line. Search likely hiding spots and flush out the would-be ambushers.
Enough skulking! Men,
this territory is ours.
Let's go!
You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about.
Take this!
Sacred Bird protect us.
Take this!
Let's get serious.
Take this!
Believe this. The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pull it back for now.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another victim has
This
fallen before me.
territory is ours.
Numbers and the tide of battle are on our side. We can push forward from the south.
Good! Let's go, dude. But carefully now. The foe has the advantage of the terrain.
I care not for this sneaking and subterfuge. It's time for a proper fight!
Gather their strength and launched an attack. But I shall beat back the invaders. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
Can't break through. We have no choice but to pull back and regroup. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now to show them what we're made of.
Oh, more of them? I did not expect there to be so many.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
Incapable sort, to say the least. Keep that up.
It's no good. Our attack has failed. Better to withdraw and regroup.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is in our hands. This will stop the foe from launching a major attack.
Roll up the boulders! Chase Cao Cao's forces away!
So it was a trap. No matter. Let's outflank them and strike at their commander.
Well, this is what we prepared for. Now let's finish them off.
This area is the key to our victory.
Let's give it to
Maintain your resolve, men. Do not
The
falter
enemy
now.
officer has been defeated. This'll do. This'll do.
I scarcely imagined that our blades would cross. Let us fight. Forget everything else.
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms. None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform.
Well done, soldier. Capture this stronghold. Now, prepare to advance on the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is our chance to counterattack. Lord Xiao Yun will not let me down.
Our allied forces remain strong. Now, let us march together. Just as a dragon pierces the clouds, we shall pierce our foes. Attack Cao Cao! Forward march! The situation has changed. We must protect his lordship. All units, make haste.
Let's go. I think it's my turn. I won't allow Cao Cao's forces to have their way so easily.
Move forward!
let us take that village. They say that Shu is a fertile land, after all.
Very well. Let's go. A flash of steel should be enough to cow them.
The damn fools still play at being bandits. Then by my honor, they will be punished.
Look at this, men! Valuables and food aplenty, as much as we can carry.
The village is under attack, but it has nothing to do with our battle. Move forward! This'll do. Ability! Must retreat! Take this! Break you!
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot afford to fall here. Truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Lord Eugene! Send soldiers to the village! The monstrous warrior is slaughtering my comrades!
So you chose to attack
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And to top it off, you have raised the ire of a dangerous foe.
This'll do.
You cannot afford any more losses. I will take care of this myself. March forward.
Protect us. This one is strong. I just flee while I can.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do.
Is this the army that Cao Cao leads?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They'll not attack this village anymore. I'll make sure of that.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
We're driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through.
There's no need for words. Come at me with everything you have.
This'll do.
I expected as
The
much.
enemy officer has been defeated.
How could I lose to the likes of you?
As for the looters, they will not escape my wrath. I shall cut them off from the Qin forces.
Yeah, this is hopeless. Now is the time to attack the castle. Begin the assault!
Let's go. Let's go.
This area is mine.
Looking rough. Looking rough. This territory is ours. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Here we go. Can't believe
The enemy officer
such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Well done! Most impressive!
Appears the castle gates have been breached. Move the men forward. It's time to end this.
Now advance!
as well go at it with everything we've got.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory is just a stepping stone, but it is one more momentous than any before.
Cao Qin is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped. Cao Qin is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped before we got here.
So, Tao Qian has evaded us. Send out the troops and find him. We will be in serious trouble if he manages to get help from the other lords.
What now?
Reporting, sir! Louis Bu is attacking Puyang.
What now?
A large portion of Yen has been taken. Louis Bu is attacking Puyang. A large portion of Yen has been taken. Lord Xunyu and Lord Chengyu are holding on as best they can, but the situation is not going in our favor.
Lord Xunyu and Chengyu. But then, what is Lord Chenggong up to?
There's no sign of him in the castle.
If it was him who called in Louis Bu, not only did he betray Dongzhuo, I knew he could not be trusted. Not only did he betray Dongzhuo, but now he dares to betray us too.
In a way, he's more reliable than anyone. He always chooses the path of greed. Loyalty be damned. Chen Gong has chosen to betray us, simply because the path I chose was not enough to satisfy his greed. Our paths have diverged. Hence, our paths have diverged.
My lord, as I suggested before, we should withdraw from this point and turn back to recapture Puyang. If we lose our base in Yan, whatever victories we achieve in Shu will be hollow ones.
Withdraw the men. Notify the officers.
Sir!
Things have gotten so much better around here.
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone.
Oh, it's you.
Go show him what you're made of. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master...
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed. I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
What do you need? There we go! There we go! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. I think we may be able to consider ourselves. After all the work I put in to open this shop.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Obliterate you! Now's the time! Obliterate you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. There we go. Take this.
Officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa.
have gotten so much better around here that you can...
They say Dong Zhuo has disappeared.